I met a gypsy.
I need to try to make, to bring motocross into people that never ever heard about it, and especially in Spain, motocross is not that famous, but slowly it's getting there. I remember when I was 65, 85, the gates were like 15 riders, like empty. After my 2 titles and in these last years, full gates in every class. So this means we are doing something good. Also, the Spanish Federation start helping a little bit with the European team, and so come on, we are doing step by step. It's getting there, and it's nice to see also that because of my little or big let's say achievements, that brought a little bit to the sport.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy about that.
I think Spain is a country that's very receptive to motorsports, though. Like Spain is
motorsports in Spain.
Yeah.
But also sports, in
general too.
Yeah,
a lot of competition.
we have one sentence in Spain. It's like, I'm Spanish. It's like soy español. ¿A qué quieres que te gane? No. It's like I'm Spanish. Let me know in what you want, I beat you. Because we have many sports like athletes in Spain that are good in everything, like tennis, football, soccer. Then going to motorsports, going to Formula 1. Well, that's in the motorsports world, but cycling. We have quite many sport athletes in a very high level. So yeah.
What do you think that is? Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because in Spain we like the sports. Also, we have, let's say, in Europe, Spain, it's a big country, and we have the weather also.
I think weather, yeah. Weather probably has something to do. Yeah.
We have the weather the most of Spain is good weather.
Yeah.
From when I'm from, not. It's like kind of like England, always raining.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But for the rest of Spain, we also have the altitude.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the flat. So we have a bit of everything. Depends what you want. Spain, it's a big country, and you can find everything. You can have the rain from the north and the dry and heat from the south. So yeah, you can do a lot of things in Spain.
It makes sense, and I think I love Barcelona. Like, I think that's a amazing city, and I got to spend the Stark Future, like the Stark Vibe. Yeah, they're in Barcelona, and I've been there a few times now to visit those guys, and I say in Sitges, and it's just beautiful like that. But I think the people and the culture, like, I think that there's a relaxed vibe among Spanish people.
You know what? Now that I'm traveling more around the world, or I've been now traveling around the world for a few years, and I know the different cultures, I think Spanish culture is very different to the rest. Oh. Like, all the rest are more or less similar. Like, for example, in Spain, you go for lunch around from 1 to 4, like it's like that. In Belgium, if you go for lunch, you better go to the restaurant.
minutes, 20 minutes.
And you better go at 12, because otherwise at 2 it's closed.
Yeah.
Before that, for sure. For dinner, the kitchen doesn't even open before 9 in Spain.
Oh, it's crazy.
If you try to go 8:30, it's rare that it's open.
Yeah.
8:30, but in Belgium at 9 the kitchen is closed.
Yeah.
So it's totally different. Like, you live in a different kind of schedule.
Yeah.
Everything is different. And just also the relationship with other Spanish people, so between Spanish and Belgian, it's different. The people in Spain is more open, and Belgium it's more closed.
Yeah.
But also because of the timetable, it's so different. In Spain, you see people around the city. In Belgium, at those times, you go to any city, it's quite empty. Mm-hmm. Spain, doesn't matter the city, there's always someone.
Yeah.
Walking, and you don't even know why he's walking. You're like, he should be working. No, but he's walking and he's grabbing a coffee. But it's millions and millions and millions of people doing that. So it's just a different timetable, and it's culture.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh, you've nailed it. Like 100%. Like when you go to Spain, you get into a completely different time. Like you get into a different world. You get into like we were in Sitges, and then there's a beach that's over, and I went for dinner with Morgan, who you might know Morgan Carlson, but anyway, he works there with the Stark guys, and we met at like 8 p.m. and then we walked around the city for a little bit, and then we stopped and had some wine and some meat, and then we went and found another, and it's like midnight by the time you're just finishing dinner, and then it's just you're on Spanish time, and you're on a Spanish vibe.
Like you go and you try to go for I don't know, you want to buy something in the evening, and the shops are open till like 9 p.m. You know what I mean? It's like you see everything. It's way different. In Belgium at 6 it's closed. So you want to buy, I don't know, clothes or whatever, it's closed. The shop is closed.
Yeah.
It's not open after 6 or even before that. So it's just so different. And every time I go back to Spain, I struggle with the times, because as an athlete, the Spanish times are horrible. Yeah. Like you can't go to sleep at 12 or 11:30 and then wake up still, because the Spanish people still wake up at early. 7 or whatever time they need to go for work, you know, like the rest of the world. But then they go sleep so late, and then you're with the food, and then you're talking on the table, and I'm like, come on, we need to go. You know, I'm Spanish, but almost with the Belgian mentality, but then still Spanish, so it's like a mix from everything, and it's tough when I go to Spain.
Yeah, I bet.
It's tough.
Yeah, and I think that to talk about sport again, I think that you have a Spanish culture that enjoys leisure. They enjoy to play, and you play sport. And I think that in the time, like the 1 to 4 p.m., when just doing we'll go play some football, we'll go for a ride, we'll go, you know, there's such a play culture and such a vibe around doing the thing, getting the most out of life. And I think that then pushes people a lot into sport, and then it just gives you a chance to spend a lot of time like in that. And nobody's gonna say you shouldn't be doing that, you should be working hard, people are gonna, in Spain, you're allowed to play in Spain.
I think the mentality is different, you know. It's just in many ways, and also looking back to other countries like Italy, they say it's similar, but it's far still from Spain. The mentality, it's like I said, it's different. It's like kind of like Spain many years ago. So it's like coming.
Yeah.
I think Spain sometimes is too far in mentality, like too open and too many things go on, and but
even like Spanish women and relationships and man.
Yeah, like that's what I mean.
It's like they're just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Spain, it's crazy for that too. So, but
beautiful
also,
country. Beautiful country. It's amazing.
But that I think comes back also to the timetables, because the day in Spain, the day is very long. Like like I said, if you go to sleep at 11:30, but you wake up still like at 7 o'clock, it's many hours that you can do many things. You know, in the most of the countries, if you wake up 7, okay, but you go to sleep at 10 or even before that, 10 it's already late for some of them. So, you know, I don't know. It's like a different vibe. And I remember I was also swimming a lot, almost every day when I was small. I was also doing competitions. I was swimming, and I finished my swim at maybe 8:30. But I still go home, I still had dinner, and I still study after that. So the day, even for a small kid, ends up at 11:30. Where in Belgium, the small kids,
7.
You know, at 7 they're sleeping.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, in Spain at 7, you are still having, you know, your meal between lunch and dinner. Yeah. You know, the sandwich or whatever.
I went for the Spanish F1, and we went to dinner. We were at one of the cool kind of hotels, like right near the, I guess, the big, you have like the roundabout that's kind of like on the water. It's got that
Where?
huge in Barcelona. Got that huge big statue, like
Yeah.
kind of. So it was right around there, and I think we finished dinner at like midnight or 11:30 or something. And then I walked out, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go." It was my first night in the city. I was like, "I'm just gonna go for a bit of a walk before I get my Uber back to the hotel." And it looked like lunchtime. Like it was just everyone was out, and it's like it was so pumping, and it was just a Thursday night in Barcelona. I was like, holy shit, that place is cool.
You know, in Spain you find people every day at whatever time.
And so many cultures too.
Yeah.
A lot of different cultures.
Yeah, also you've been in Barcelona, but depends the place in Spain, you know. But it's true. We have in many places, many cities, a lot of people from many places.
Yeah.
Barcelona is very touristic, so obviously you find people from everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But it's not that common. Like,
yeah,
you go to other cities like, I don't know, Lugo. Yeah, you find people from different places, but not like Barcelona, obviously.
Yeah.
Because it's way smaller and it's not that touristic.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.